The morning is my absolute favorite time of day. Things are quiet and calm and a lot slower. And in the morning time, I feel like I have the most power over my day. So today I want to show you all my self-care morning routine. I try to practice self-care all throughout the day, but the mornings are really when I get to go off in the self-care department. It's when I set my intentions and I take care of myself and I get the ball rolling on the self-care that's really going to make a difference all throughout the day. So I wanted to show you. So I start out in bed, of course. I look a mess. At some point, the bonnet and scarf I wear end up on the floor. But thank God I have my satin pillowcases, so hair and face are still protected. I don't sleep with an alarm. I usually get up around the same time, around 6:37 every day, and I kind of just stretch around. Ginger is always beside me, and we just kind of ease into the morning a little bit, if you will. So once Ginger gets up and starts playing around a little bit, I usually will go ahead and get up for real this time because she's getting antsy and she has to eat. And I do try to feed her the same time every day unless she ate late the day before or something like that. But typically she eats around the same time, but not before we get a little bit of cuddle action in. So at some point, it's time to just get up, and I start by making the bed. If I don't make the bed before I do the rest of the stuff I do in bed, like meditation, then it's super easy for me to just lie back down and go back to sleep. So making the bed, making it a little bit harder to get back under the covers, walking around a little bit, that all wakes me up so that I can go ahead and start my day without getting trapped back underneath the covers. And of course, Ginger is offering a little bit of a fun distraction as she does. The next step is prayer or meditation. I'm always still half asleep at this point in the morning, so I try to have some guiding questions or topics to think about while I do this so I can stay on track. I try to visualize what my day would look like if it went amazingly. And I think about the things that would make my day amazing. And I try to focus on things that I can control, but sometimes I also just like to play around with things that would be a little bit out of my control. Chance things, miracles, things like that. I also try to visualize my dream life, and then I try to draw back and think about what actions would get me there if I started today. So next, I head out of the room and towards the kitchen. I set up a little breakfast tray every night where I lay out the coffee I'm going to drink and a glass for water. So I make my glass and then afterwards I tally it onto the fridge. I was having trouble drinking enough water every day, so this has really been helping me. Lately, I've been letting my phone charge in the living room overnight so I don't get on it first thing in the morning. So I start out at this point by just checking any updates, seeing if I had any important emails come through, taking a quick scroll through my Instagram DMs, stuff like that, checking the podcast downloads that happened overnight. night, seeing how many items I sold in the shop, etc., etc. And I just scroll for a little bit, and I let myself scroll because I made sure to get everything else done beforehand. So I don't judge myself, no pressure, none of that. Then I pull out my journal and I start to write some of the prompts that I try to do every morning. And I'll have those up on the screen so that you all can follow along. But mainly, I just ask myself what I would want to get done, what's of high priority. And I've been asking myself lately, what am I looking forward to today? Because I realized a lot of times I had nothing to excite me at the end of the day. So I try to implement something, at least one thing, whether it's a new TV show or a master class I'm going to attend, or if one of my favorite vloggers is putting out an episode or a video, or if a new podcast episode is going out, something, a walk, anything, just anything that will excite me enough to keep me going throughout the day. So sometimes whenever I get done with writing the journal prompts, I'll just go ahead and free write. And this is really helpful just to get thoughts off my chest. Sometimes I'll write out my prayers and things that I want to accomplish, just notes to keep myself on track, thoughts that are on my mind, potential podcast topics, anything. And then once I get done journaling, I'll usually play my Switch or play with Ginger a little bit until I have to get up and start getting ready for work. And I like to have this time in the morning just to slow down because I don't want to get in the habit of being in go mode as soon as I wake up. I don't want to feel rushed. I hate that feeling. So I love the moments to just sit down and rest on the couch, watch Gilmore Girls before I get started, something like that. So for me, waking up earlier gives me the chance to do that. And even though I don't get up as early as I used to, I still get up earlier than I necessarily need to because I love being able to have enough time to slow down and chill. And that for me is self-care. So I totally suggest that if you feel rushed in the morning, if you feel like there's not enough time for you to enjoy life, try getting up a little bit earlier just to see how you feel about it. Definitely don't do it because you think you have to, and if you find that after a week or so of doing it, it's still not working out, then try something else. But for me, this has been super helpful, so I always suggest it. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. It is day 1 of Vlogmas. If you were interested in seeing how the rest of this day went, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit the bell button so that you can be notified when the day in the life vlog comes out, where I show what happened after that self-care morning routine. I'm going to be sharing so many videos this season and showing tips on podcasting, behind the scenes, side hustling, self-care, all the above. If you're interested in seeing all that, then please subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video and want to support this channel, then please hit the like button as well. I will be talking to all of you again soon. I can't wait. Happy Vlogmas, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.